Welcome to the stream. This is Austin Coffee coming at you live from Strawberry Hill Studio, where Samurais of Sound is based out of. You can see our lounge there in the back, and our recording booth is just around the corner in our main studio room. Again, my name is Austin Coffee. I have been the production manager for Samurais of Sound for the last few years, and I am excited to update you on our upcoming events and also spend some time hanging out with you and hearing about how your voiceover careers are going. I definitely want to hear from each and every one of you, and you are all invited to join. As a matter of fact, I will throw a Zoom invite link into the chat so that any and all can join as we explore some of what's on the horizon here. Join us for our community stream. All right. All right, we got some people showing up. This is great. I see you watching in the stream. All right, so I'm going to get started here, and we're going to switch on over to our browser. And I'm going to show you how you can get involved in our community while we wait for some folks to join the Zoom meeting. So, starting from scratch, we're going to go to Strawberry Hill, if I can spell it, studio.online, strawberryhillstudio.online, and we're at the home page. Okay, let's see what's going on. We're going to go to Learn and Workshops. Let's look at all the workshops. What do we got going on here? Okay, some D&D, some community. Okay, Karen Strassman. Let's back up a little bit. Andrea Toyes. Okay, and Tiana Camacho. All right, we've got a pretty good set of events here. Oh, I see Emma's in the waiting room. I'm going to admit her. Got some new messages here. Hello from Australia. Hello. Oh, we got our pin view on. Hi, Emma. We're going to go gallery. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wonderful. Let me turn my volume up here. Can you say that one more time? I'm still turning up my volume. Oh, really? Well, welcome. I'm glad you could join us. We were just about to, I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting your audio here into the stream. Give me 1 second. Speaker. Here we go. Now you should be going into the stream.
Well, a few other people will be joining.
And hold on, I'm still working on the volume here. Okay, got some more people. I'm going to let them in. Welcome, welcome. Turn up the volume here. Hello, hello. Okay. Hi, Alex. Welcome, welcome.
Adio.
To the
Hello.
Samurais of Sound stream. How you guys doing this evening? How you guys doing on this Tuesday?
Pretty good. I just came back from my first booking at an in-studio, so I'm just a little wiped.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's really awesome. Was it like, how long was the session?
So it was originally going to be 3 hours, but things just went smooth and little to no redirects that it just took 2 hours, so I'm happy about that.
Wow, that's always good when you don't have to keep redoing stuff.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing. How long have you
Thanks.
been doing voiceover, Alex?
So, I only started doing this professionally a few weeks ago, but I've been prepping to get into it for about uh, 4 to 6 years. It's just a lot of baby steps with um, doing auditions,
Mm-hmm.
learning about equipment, building, soundproofing, other kinds of dialects, accents, workshops, and just networking and seminars.
Yep. Yep. A lot of
Yeah,
networking, a lot of auditioning, and kind of slowly piecing together that home studio.
yeah,
Seems like the
it's
persistence has paid off.
it has, and like to be able to actually be in the studio and get to have fun. That's the big thing. Is like once I had that moment and I left, that's when I was realizing like, okay, now I'm doing it.
That's
Wow.
quite amazing.
That is really cool. Um, well, Strawberry Hill Studio, which is where I am now, is, of course, brings us Samurais of Sound. We're based out of Novato, California, which is just north of the Golden Gate Bridge on the other side from San Francisco. And
Ah,
yeah, some people haven't heard. Haven't heard. Everyone in San Francisco knows about Marin, but some people who don't live in San Francisco haven't heard of it. Marin County is where Novato is, where the studio is.
Oh, wow. I mean, I have heard of California.
Yes, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, most people have heard of California, I hope, thanks to the Beach Boys. I don't know.
I hope so. I say that I am from California.
um, and okay, well, I wanted to show you some of what we got going on coming up. Let me switch my screen here. Okay, can everyone see that? Let's
yep, yep.
do. I'm gonna pin
Yeah,
myself.
yeah.
Okay. And let me throw another link in for those viewing the stream who might be interested in following along in the Zoom meeting or coming to say hello. Talk about what you guys have going on in your creative endeavors. It's the printer. Okay. So coming up on the horizon here, I'm going to switch over to our voiceover workshops. And let's take a look at how we can get involved. On September 21st, which is coming up here in just 11 days, we have the Business of Voiceover Encore, because it's backed by popular demand, and that is going to be hosted by Tiana Camacho. Tiana Camacho, you may recognize her name from titles such as Cookie Run Kingdom, Pokemon Journeys, and Street Fighter 6. And we're going to dive into the business side of voice acting in this insightful workshop, gain strategies for success, and learn from Tiana's vibrant character portrayals. Great way to meet her, learn about her start, how she got her start in the voiceover industry. And again, that's coming up in just a couple of days here, 10 days. Okay. Let me provide a link to that, actually. Provide a link to our voiceover page so that folks at home can follow along there. I'll also provide it in the Zoom chat to our upcoming workshops. Let me pull up our Zoom chat here. And if you guys haven't subscribed to our email list, you should do that to stay updated. You can put your name and email at the bottom of our website. That way you don't miss any of the upcoming announcements. All right, let's just go over these next two, and then we'll chat a little bit. Video Game Battle Chest with Andrea Toyes. That's coming up on October 5th in 24 days. And we can join Andrea Toyes from Blizzard Entertainment. She is their top casting director. You may have heard of Blizzard. And she's known for World of Warcraft, Diablo 3, StarCraft 2. We're going to dive into the art of voice acting in this dynamic workshop. Gain valuable insights from her expertise and passion for storytelling. Don't miss this exclusive opportunity. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got a question here. It is very hard to find a place to help. This is from Dark Sword. It is very hard to find a place to help here in Australia. So I am flying blind at the moment for voice acting. Yeah, it can feel like that starting out. Flying blind, right? As we've seen already, it takes a lot of persistence, right? And a lot of auditioning. And we're here to really provide all the resources that you need. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you're in Australia, if you're in California, wherever you may be, it is a global community, and we at Samurai of Sound are committed to helping you kickstart your career, essentially, with our network of industry professionals and voice actors. All right. Let me know if you have any questions, Dark Sword, about how to get started. And Alex and any others, anything you want to add to that, please go ahead. Okay, let's see what else. At the end of October, so that's next month plus a couple of weeks, we have Creature and Monsters with Karen Strassman. You can join Karen Strassman, renowned voice actress and dialect coach, known for Code Geass, Persona 3, and K-On! Explore voicing creatures and monsters in this workshop. Kind of dovetails into some of the D&D stuff we've been doing recently. We can learn how her diverse accents and pitches bring characters to life. Don't miss out. So that's Karen's workshop. And you can learn more about that in the links that I have posted in our chat in Zoom and in the chats for the different streams. If anyone has any questions about that stuff, let me know.
Well, certainly will be excited to see when this event comes.
This one's going to be fun. I think that learning how to voice creatures, I mean, that's a pretty rare opportunity, I would say, in the realm of voice acting training. We don't see a lot of these kinds of workshops. So I'm really excited about this one. Plus, Karen, I know Karen is a friend of mine, and she's just wonderful to work with. So she is going to get you well taken care of. Of course, the easiest way to get into some of these workshops, particularly if you don't want to pay full price and you want to access even more of them, is to just pick up a membership. For $37 a month, you'll get 30% off on the workshops. So it basically pays for itself after the first workshop. And then you, not only that, but you get access to all of the ones we've ever recorded, which we've been doing this since 2021. So we've had quite a bit of workshops. There's a ton of knowledge in our archives. I can show you a little bit about what that looks like. If you were to take a membership, it's pretty low commitment. Take it for a month and see if you like it. I talked about the archive. There's also, if you want to get your demo reel started, we have 20% off on that. And Strawberry Hill Studio is happy to meet you wherever you are with your demo reel and really level it up. Like I said, the archives. We have some online courses that are currently in the membership. And of course, free access to playing D&D. So let me see if I have my password entered in here. I believe I do. Let me make sure no one's waiting in the waiting room here. Okay, we're good. yeah, if you have a membership, this is kind of what it looks like. For me, there's so many things to process here. You get a profile page, so you don't have to pay for like Weebly or Squarespace to host your demo. But for me, the big ticket item is this event archive. I love looking through this. These are all of the recordings that we've ever done. So you can see Karen Strassman's other Creatures in VO Monsters VO workshop. We have video game voiceover, animation and video game. Jameson Price does a vocal health workshop, which is pretty cool. Tiana Camacho does romance VO, if you're looking to hone that side of things. Accents and dialects galore. Animation galore. That's just the first page. So there is a lot of content, and it's all yours for the taking. Of course, these discount codes will get you the 30% off. I'm not going to show that here. And like I said, those courses are currently offered with our membership for a limited time, as a matter of fact. We have a Karen Strassman course and a Morgan Berry course. Top-notch courses straight from the professionals, and those are there for a limited time. If you subscribe to our emails, we'll have more updates on the specifics of how that is going to unfold. But yeah, you got your demo reel cues for your demo. We'll get you all set up. You got exclusive gear discounts through Sweetwater. Let's take a look at these membership pages. Again, this is if you really just don't want to pay for your Squarespace. You know, why pay for different all these different services when you can just have one? This guy hasn't uploaded his voiceover demo, and in fact he is. I wanted to show a one with a voiceover focus. Let's see. I think Jeff has a nice page. Yep, he's got his demo uploaded.
I wouldn't worry too much, Meredith. Tommy's just testing boundaries, the same way we did when we were teens.
Let them have their moment in the sun. It means nothing. Our house has been feared for centuries, and our...
Right, that's his demo. Little bio, he didn't include his. Link to his website if you do decide to keep your website. Email address, of course. Union status, gender, country. Accents, if you have particular accents or dialects that you like to emphasize. So all this stuff and more, you can attach your resume.
I have a
That's
quick
not
question
far.
regarding the voice demo part.
Yes.
Is it possible, or is that a function that exists where from the profile you can download the demo? Because I know I think some places like it when they have access to
the
for like
files?
auditions and stuff like that. Yeah.
Absolutely, that's a great question. In fact, you can download the voiceover demos. And
Perfect.
the same goes for the resume as well.
Good stuff.
Yeah. That's a great question. Yeah. Yeah, for like for us too, whenever we're dealing with, you know, we're expanding our roster and stuff, we always want to have those we like MP3 files. Some you know, some organizations prefer WAV files, but for me MP3 is fine. You can email them. It's a small file size, but we like to keep them in our, you know, in our cloud storage to reference them and stuff like that. So it's a good question.
That's quite amazing, honestly.
Thank you. We like to think so. I will switch us back here to Zoom and unpin myself. Remove pin.
Also, that is a very interesting mic that you got there. What type is that?
Oh, what is this one? Put me on the spot. This is the Electro Voice RE20.
Really?
This one is I know that it's specifically designed for more podcasting purposes. It's not necessarily it's a bit on the higher end. It's not necessarily one that we would recommend for starting out, like in our home recording made easy course. But and I'm gonna let Ed in here. but it is a good one. And it's a fun one. It looks nice, you know. It's nice and bulky, and it has that kind of podcasting look to it.
Well, what type of mic is it good for starters?
Hey, hello.
Hi Ed, how's it going?
Hello.
Welcome.
Well,
Great to be here. Can't stay long. Gonna watch the debate, but I wanted to pop in and say hello.
Oh, we're so glad you did. We're so glad you did. We were just talking about microphones, upcoming events, and talking about some recent auditions that we've done.
Ah, nice.
Before you go, and I'll get to your question, Emma. Ed, can you tell us a little bit about where you're at with your voiceover journey?
Well, I've been finding a lot of voiceover gigs, mostly on Discord, some on the Casting Call Club website. I've been doing some fan dubs, some original Fortnite movies, and some audio dramas.
Wow, sounds like you've been keeping busy with all kinds of fun projects.
Oh, yeah.
That's really great. Definitely, while you're here, let me put the link into our website. I don't know how familiar you are with what we do, but we're here to provide resources for you to support you along your voiceover career. So, and I'll throw the link in the chat. We basically provide everything you need and the networking with all the established industry professionals, the Karen Strassmans and the Morgan Berries of the world. For you to get started and to keep the momentum going. Essentially, you can host your website, you can review hours and hours of archived workshop and training footage that we have, and get really good discounts on the training that we have.
Oh, that's great. That definitely sounds worthwhile.
Yes. The question from Emma was about the microphones, and let me switch back to my browser view here. So you can see, let's do a little exploring. This looks mirrored to me, but I don't think it looks mirrored to you. You can see, you can read this, right? I think so. Okay. What I like to recommend, and we actually have a guide. I'll show you. I'll show you the guide that we give out for free, actually, about how to set up your home studio, just get everything started. But something like an Audio-Technica AT2020 is a nice, and we're gonna log into Amazon here, but is a nice starter mic if you have a an audio interface, which is basically another. I'll pull up the one that I recommend, the Scarlett 2i2. If you want to get that boosted signal and you've got a little upfront budget, this box will convert the signal from the microphone into a form that's more readily available to your computer, and it'll really make a big difference. And when you pair it with this Audio-Technica, you got a nice starter setup. If you have a little bit of a lower budget, what I like to recommend, this is a USB microphone, so it'll go straight into your computer. This Yeti, and it's pretty good. You know, it's not like the best, but for $100 and you don't need an audio interface, hey, it's all right. You know, and it'll go straight into your computer with a USB. So there's also tons of information in our course. It's a mini course, but it's bare bones, but it's got the information in it, and it is Home Recording Made Easy. And we give that out for free. Let me get a link to that. Let's see. I think it's in resources here. Home Recording Made Easy. Yeah. Yeah, if you just fill out this form, we'll just send it to you. So let me throw that in the chat. Home Recording Made Easy. And I'll throw that in the stream chat as well. And again, that is completely free. So just throw your email address in there. Also, you can kill two birds with one stone and get subscribed to our emails in the process. You can hear about all the upcoming events and whatnot. Hopefully that answers your question, Emma.
It quite does. Thank you.
Wow, I see we have a pretty good turnout here in the stream. If you have any questions, there was a question about can I send my demo? Yes, you can. I threw our email address into the stream chat. I'll throw that into the Zoom chat as well. Please get in contact with us. Please come say hi. And for those of you tuning in on the stream, let me throw the invite link in. You're all welcome to join us. You're all welcome to join us on our Zoom call. We're going to be streaming here for the next few minutes, hanging out, talking about voiceover. And there you go. There's the link to join. Okay, we got a couple more people. Leandrew's coming in, some familiar faces. Unpin myself for a second. Hi, Leandrew. Welcome.
Sorry, it's been so long.
Oh, no worries. We're just hanging out. Thank you for joining us. Looks
You're
rather
welcome.
dark. Are you in your booth?
No, not my booth.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining.
Welcome.
What have you been up to? Any exciting projects the last couple of weeks?
No, I didn't do any VO project because I was lazy. Like playing video games, just off. And then yesterday I already practiced cold reading for 15 minutes
Oh, nice.
since yesterday. Like trying my new voice. Like, hey man, how you doing?
Yeah.
Does he know what you're doing so far?
That's a nice little
Don't worry.
weightlifting almost, you know, a good exercise, a good routine. That's cool that you have that built into your routine.
Oh yeah, but unfortunately for me, that I only save my money to open the booze, like go buy a Bristol board to Ray Glue. Yeah,
You're breaking up a little bit, Leandrew.
like I said, I had to go save more money, go buy enough Bristol board to open my booth
Oh, I see.
because Thumbtack and still size A will not work.
Mm-hmm.
But bad news is that I just kept wasting money on things that are necessary, like video games and voiceover workshops.
We were just talking about home studio stuff. Have you checked out our home recording made easy guide?
No,
It's for free.
I didn't.
If you, I threw a link in the chat. If you, you're already on our email list, but if you go to that page and you put in your email address, we'll send you the course, and it has tips about not really upgrading your vocal booth, but getting it started, making sure the foundations are there with the right equipment. So it's worth checking out.
I understand, but remember, I'm a little autistic, so I don't understand that you've been saying.
Oh yeah, no worries. So if you go into your chat in the Zoom, there's some links, and if you follow those links, it'll take you to resources. It'll take you to ways you can improve your vocal booth.
Oh, I got it. Well, I got your chat. Unfortunately, it's all blank.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize
Okay.
that newcomers didn't have access to the older messages. I will.
Oh no,
I'll
because
resend it.
Kind of does that when someone comes into the stream and you are sent stuff, you will have to resend it for
hold on,
one.
I had to go right.
Understood. Let there be light.
And the curtains be closed.
Sorry to run, guys, but I gotta go. The debate is about to start, and I'm thinking next time we have this meeting, I'll stay longer.
All right. Well, glad to have you, Ed. Throw in your or make sure to visit our website and throw your email address in so that you can keep up with our updates.
Will do.
All right,
Thank
take
you.
care.
You too.
All right, where were we? We did have a question from the stream, and that is Dark Sword says, I have a PGA 58 vocal microphone. Is that an okay one? And to answer your question, let's check it out. So I'm going to switch to our browser view here and pin myself. Okay. All right, let's paste that in and see. Not super familiar off the bat. Oh, you just mean a Shure 58. Yeah, I mean this one is what is the difference, I wonder, between the PGA 58 and the oh. Let me look at the product listing here. All the cookies. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is your standard kind of live vocal microphone. It's definitely going to be versatile. And on-off switch. Oh, interesting. PGA 58 is a professional quality vocal microphone with an updated industrial design, black finish, cardioid microphone pickup pattern, of course. Doesn't have very many reviews though. I think this is some kind of different variation on the standard Shure SM58 microphone. I wonder if it's that $50 price point. I wonder if it comes with, if it's a USB mic or if you have to use an audio interface. Looks like on the, where are we? Amazon. Okay, yeah, it goes into an audio interface. Yeah, I mean, I think this is more of a live mic, and that's kind of how they're advertising it. But that's not to say you can't use it for voiceover. If you were just getting started, I would probably recommend a different one that's more catered towards recording, like again those Audio Technicas or even the Yeti to some extent. But if this is what you have and this is what you've been using, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. Shure does make this podcasting microphone if you just like the brand, but that's kind of my sense of it, and I'm happy to hear other perspectives as well if anyone wants to chime in.
As far as like a combination of podcasts, singing, and like getting started, Shure SM, I think 7B is also a solid one. I know that a lot of startup independent artists like Connor Price and a few others will have been using that for quite a while in the early parts of their career and have been able to make some pretty good hits with it.
Yeah, this definitely looks like a solid choice. Again, Shure has that brand name reliability like Audio Technica. This one is a bit of a higher price point. It's kind of around that 400 range, so it might be a good mid-tier once you've got a few auditions under your belt, a few bookings under your belt, and you're looking to really level up your sound, or if you just got a big upfront investment and you want to get it right the first time. I think this is a really good option.
Now, my question pertaining, because I realize like microphones are great, but what is your take on the addition to like room quality or like room tone?
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with getting started in, a closet, or a very well insulated bedroom. Ideally, you'd want a closet, just to absorb, those echoes, and sometimes even the clothing can help do that. But that's that's what the soundproofing does. It absorbs the echoes. So blankets will do the same thing. clothing will do the same thing. What you don't want to do is record in a bathroom where there's a bunch of echoing, right?
Yeah.
But if you listen to it and you don't hear any background noise, you turn it up a little bit, listen to it. You want to look out for some hissing too. And if you feel like you need to, what we like to recommend, because it's pretty easy to install, rather than I'm misspelling it, investing in either a different room or like a soundproofing all over the walls, there is this product called a Chaotica Eyeball that you just stick over most microphones, and it sort of isolates that sound right off the bat. So it's kind of this really easy solution that we use in the studio. Even though we have a recording booth, we will use one of these even still.
What possibly using some type of, I do not remember what it is called. Some type of noise canceling to put on the wall to possibly make the sound in a room.
Is your question? Can you use noise canceling in the digital audio workstation in the computer program itself?
Not quite close to my question.
Okay, sorry. Can you repeat it?
Like, use a different type of form to possibly block out noises if you weren't able to have a closet to have for recorded.
Yeah, you definitely want to block out the noises from the source rather than having to deal with them later. So if you have a closet with a nice, a door, preferably a heavier door rather than a sliding glass door. But even that can be enough to get started. Does that answer your question? I'm sorry, I don't know if I fully understood it.
Yes, that does.
Okay. Okay, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, and then you notice that the Chaotica Eyeball has a pop filter attached to it, which you would need as well, no matter what. And those are not that expensive, but something to be aware of. Block out those plosives sounds, the P's and what have you. Okay, so where does that leave us? I'm gonna go back to our Zoom here. Oh, and we're gonna be infinity for a second while I switch over. Oh, another friend. Let's see, Mindy. Okay, Mindy's joining. Hi, Mindy. Welcome.
Hi.
We've just been chatting about our voiceover careers and how to get us started and access continuing resources and training, etc.
All right. I'm gonna try to find ways so you can see me. I'm trying to figure it out.
Take your time.
So I just came from another audition for for National Academy or like national. It was some kind of like program.
Wow. That's
yeah,
awesome.
just came. Yeah, it was like I liked the script because it was very, very short, and I liked it better when it's like short.
Right. Yeah. We were just talking about cold reads. Did it kind of feel like a cold read?
A little bit, not too bad. I was actually pretty comfortable, and I don't usually get that way, but I was shocked that I actually was doing that. Let me look.
You just came in and you owned it.
Oh yeah, I did. Lady was really nice. And I was like, I never even did it. It was like just came straight to me. I was like, oh my goodness, how is that? This is crazy.
Great, that's amazing.
Yeah, trying to figure out where I can find. But yeah, I've been kind of interested in doing a voiceover as well. Too. I like.
Go ahead.
I'd like to be interested in doing voiceover too. Okay, I think I found you. found you guys.
Oh yeah. Oh, so are you familiar with Samurais of Sound? How did you find out about us?
I don't know. I came across it on something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was, but
So are you
it just
familiar?
happened.
Are you familiar with our website? I'll throw a link in.
Seeing you guys' website and stuff,
Okay. Yeah,
or
definitely.
hear about it.
If you haven't added your email to our list, you can stay
Oh,
updated with
all right.
all our updates. We always have. I'll throw a link in to the Zoom
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, go ahead and do that. I can see you now. He's cooking it, kicking me in and out.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Internet
Internet's
connection.
kind of like
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about microphones, upcoming events. We've got lots of trainings coming up
nice.
for those of you who want to keep up with your training. I'll go ahead and run through them real quickly because it's been about 30
Oh,
minutes.
me. Oh, sorry. I need to. A while to go take VO workshop. I have to go save my money because
Alrighty, yeah, take your time. Let me switch over to our browser here for a second.
maybe at the end of October or November, at least.
Yeah, we've got some coming up at the end of October. I'll show you. Got a lot of tabs open here.
Because AOC is my favorite, though. My second favorite voiceover.
Okay, so
Because
here's the
I met her
front
in.
page of our website. If you go to learn voiceover workshops, okay. So we've got Tiana Camacho coming up here in just 10 days. It's about the business of voiceover, the business. Tiana is, of course, known for Cook Your Own Kingdom, Pokemon Journeys, Street Fighter 6, and she'll talk about how she got started. We have, after that, Video Game Battle Chest with Andrea Toyes. She is a casting director at Blizzard, and she's going to be talking about how to get that really strong video game voice. Blizzard is, of course, home of World of Warcraft, Diablo 3, StarCraft 2. And then...
Well, actually, I haven't played any of those yet. I'm sorry.
No worries. They're great games.
Plus, I need to practice.
Yep. And then a couple of weeks after that, we have, like we were saying, end of October, we have Karen Strassman giving a Creatures and Monsters workshop about how to hone those creatures and monsters voices, which is just super fun. I just love that idea. Karen Strassman is known for Code Geass, Persona 3, K-On! So we have lots of actors on our roster from the video game anime space. So lots of diversity and technical prowess represented by our educators. Here's some of our past workshops, which are all recorded and stored in our archive, which is accessible to our members. If you pick up a membership, you get discounts on the workshops, but you also get to access the archive. Oh yeah, William O'Fabe, we just put this one up. He was one of our former students. He's now on My Hero Academia, Dead Mount Death Play, Hell's Paradise. So super cool story there. But like I was saying, if you just grab a monthly membership, you can just try it out for a month. You'll get those discounts, 30% discount on all the workshops. And then, like I was showing before, you get this archive. And I'll show it to you here because you guys came onto the stream. This archive contains the recordings of every event we've ever done since 2021. So it's quite a bit of content. Creatures and Monsters, voiceover business, video game, animation, vocal health, how to maintain the health of your voice over time, so on and so forth, fighting, romance, all kinds of different skills. So this is pretty cool stuff.
I understand. Cool. But remember, I should buy a yearly membership. I should buy a yearly one. I mean, like save big.
Honey?
But the bad news is I don't save my money.
Well, that's a good point. There's two different ways to pay, and I'll give you guys a little insider tip here. This is our legacy pricing. I mentioned. Oh, is there a question?
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
not.
I'm speaking French.
He's speaking French. Oh gosh.
Someone-
That was my kid.
Oh, great. Amazing.
Yeah. He's a big gamer.
Oh, sweet. Okay, Alex, gotta go. Thanks for joining us, Alex. Je parle un petit peu de français, mais I prefer English.
I do English. I'm not big on knowing much French. Like I can only know some, but not much.
To Leandrew's point, there's the monthly membership, which you can try out, or just dive into the yearly membership. It's the best value, honestly, that we offer, and it's actually the best value that we're ever probably going to offer, because again, this is our legacy pricing. We're going to be restructuring this membership in the coming weeks, but right now it has as much as it's ever going to have, including our courses, the premium courses hosted by Karen Strassman and Morgan Berry, huge names in voice acting, of course. Those are currently included in the membership, and it's cheaper than it's ever going to be. So definitely access those legacy pricings, and you can update your profile. You don't have to have a Squarespace or a. Let me show you how that looks actually. When you log in, explore member community, you can make a page like this. So you don't have to have a Squarespace. You don't have to have a Weebly. I like to show Jeff's. Actually, let's look at. I haven't looked at Nico's. Nico hasn't filled much of his out, actually. We'll look at Jeff's again. But this is an alternative to paying $10 a month for your website. You can host your voiceover demo, which we've pointed out is downloadable for clients. Union status, languages, dialects. I'll show a female page as well. This person had a lot of fun with it. Nay. You can see the voiceover demo, short bio, even a link to her YouTube, email address, everything you need to send off when the time comes for those. Resume, of course, can be attached when it comes time for those remote auditions.
How often does people get remote auditions?
Well, it's quite often now these days.
That's awesome.
Because it's such a global community, and it's cheaper than flying down to LA all the time. Most of our opportunities that we supply are also remote opportunities.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter where you are in the world anymore.
Nice.
You can get started wherever.
Get started in your own home, huh? with some special help, right?
That's exactly right.
All right.
So again, let me throw
Actually, I never been to Los Angeles.
No.
I've been to San Diego. That's the closest I've been to Los Angeles, and I've been to New York, but I had a couple friends I visited, so.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a little family vacation. Well, it was actually my ex's meeting up with his family, and they wanted us to go over there. So we went to San Diego. It was pretty nice.
That sounds lovely.
It was.
I've made the drive a couple of times from we're up here just north of San Francisco at Strawberry Hill Studio.
Oh wow!
It's not too bad to get down there. I of course I go all the time for Disneyland.
Ooh, I've never been to Disneyland, but I've been to Disney World.
Oh yeah, got some more folks joining in, and for that reason, I will paste another link to our website. If you haven't done so already, you can put your email address in at the bottom of the website. I'll show you what that looks like real quick, and that ensures that you're not going to miss any of the exciting events we have coming up: mixers, D&D workshops, new offers, and new courses. So you can do that at the bottom of the website. All right. Do we have any other questions? It's been a nice stream. Good turnout tonight.
Take me. I got a question. The good news is I downloaded the EDU home recording.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
But I'm currently reading right now. How to go.
That's really great.
Oh,
Leandra, that's
like-
awesome.
Computers, digital stores, and DAWs. External hard drives, solid state drives, and purchase. Wait. Oh, I'm not gonna buy it. Purchase Logic Pros. Unfortunately, I had to go save up for that.
Yeah, you know, and it'll save you a lot of time and money to just understand what you need to just get started, you know, and make sure that you're on the right track and not making a bunch of mistakes, right? So that's kind of what it's there for. I'll remove my pin here and switch us back to Zoom as we come in for a landing here.
I have a question.
Yes.
Like something with it. When people are making like their own demos and stuff, do they have like are they always looking for like do they just usually use their normal voice, or do they have to or is it the director that says they want it specific, like a specific way,
That's a
like
great
a voice
question.
or an accent?
Yeah, when you're making your demo, it's usually going to be up to you and not a director. But there are different kinds of demos, so you have to decide what you want to make your demo for. There are commercial demos for advertisements, commercials. There's audiobook demos. There's the ones we have a lot of fun with. We do, of course, all kinds of different demos, but we specialize in anime and game. Character demos, and to your point, those would be the kinds where you want to play to your strengths, and you want to also experiment with your whole range of different voices. On those animation, on those advertising on those commercial demo reels is where you really want to show off. This is my authentic voice, and this is kind of what I can bring to the table as my authentic self. So there's space for playing to your strengths. And then there's space for a little bit of experimentation and finding that broad range of expression.
Neat.
We help you strike a balance with that when we with our demo reel package, which is currently included on the membership. Again, we're kind of restructuring some of that, but it is currently included if you want to get your demo reel produced with us for a discount on the membership, which is a pretty good deal. So it's just stuff to keep in mind. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that answered my question. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for a question about home recording and home recording. I will save up for that.
Yeah, you're flipping through that course. That's really good. I'm glad you did that. We have a question from Dark Sword in our chat here with monster voices. How hard are monster voices? I see a little blurb about the predator voice. The answer is I don't have a lot of experience with monster voices, but I know someone who does. That's Karen Strassman. She will take care of you, and she will tell you exactly what kind of monsters you should or shouldn't be doing and how to do them. She has a lot of experience in that anime game space, trying, I'm sure, goblins and dragons and predators and all kinds of creatures. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll provide, since you asked, I'll provide a link to that workshop specifically in the chat and in the Zoom chat, in the comments in the Zoom chat. Creatures workshop.
I actually might have a callback. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Any other questions? We're kind of coming in for a landing here.
I already talked about recording studio, upcoming workshop, plus save my money.
Yeah.
So I do a look after
We
myself.
talked about getting started with the studio, upcoming workshops, hosting websites, all kinds of stuff. So thanks for joining us. We're going to be doing these for the next Tuesdays at 5:30. Next week is a little different. Next week we are running Dungeons and Dragons for voice acting.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's
Me too.
and I have just got to show you guys. I've got to show you guys what we have brewing there. If you don't mind, let's see, pen. Okay, so we have these voiceover workshops, of course, but we have another category of workshops we like to do. We've been doing recently the D&D streams. And we've got 3 of them scheduled. We've got one coming up here in just a week. Again, that's Tuesdays at 5:30 is when we stream. So you can participate in our Dungeons and Dragons stream. Gavin Kidder is our resident Samurais of Sound member and also Dungeon Master. And you can play for $20, or you can pick up a membership and actually play for free.
Ooh.
Which is a nice way to get that bang for your buck right off the bat out of that membership. Seats are filling up, but they are still available. So you can join us. I'll be there too, and Gavin. And we can get you creating a character and getting you into that improv mindset that is so important for voice acting and character building. So
Nice.
I don't know how I got off on that tangent, but there we are.
Well, it was very good information. We needed to know all the information we need to know.
Oops, I'm gonna switch this one. All right, well, it has been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you guys, and I appreciate you all coming. Make sure to put your emails in to our website at the bottom of our website to stay updated on all the exciting updates. And again, just thank you for joining in from wherever you are in the world. Dark Sword says, thank you so much for your help. Yes, you're very welcome, Dark Sword.
Thank you for all your help and all your info.
All right. Yes, my pleasure. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening or whatever time of day it is in your neck of the woods. And we'll see you back here Tuesdays at 5:30 or at those workshops. Until then, happy voice acting and best of luck to you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.